I just got back from Urban Outfitters. Lady, I was looking for my mental straws. Okay? And this lady goes, well, so what's up, man? Why you wearing this super cool green sweater? I go, because I'm supporting the turtles. And she goes, oh, the turtles. I go, turtles? First, I know this sweater is beautiful. Second, they're not turtles, they're turtles. Gosh, some people have the nerve, I tell you.
Okay, so today was my first day of college. And I go to a community college, and so the class I was in was super small, so I was able to talk to my professors and get to know my classmates. So the task for today, I guess, was when he calls out attendance, say what your first job was. Every kid was like, oh, I worked at McDonald's, I used to mow lawns, yada yada yada. There's this one kid, and he's sitting in the back, and he's not speaking, and his head's down. And so my professor is like, is there a coal in here? This kid shoots his head up, goes, I'm Cole. And everybody was like, okay. And my professor was like, what was your first job, Cole? This boy legit goes, I used to sell drugs to kids. Said nothing else, put his head down, and didn't speak the rest of class. My professor was like, and everybody else was like,
Look how stupid I look without you.
Lately, we don't have nothing in common. You've been asking me to run with you and work out, and I'm just not that type of person. I don't work out, baby. I just don't do all that running and... Wait a minute.
Yo, you've been eating all day. Quit being a fat ass.
What the fuck did you just say?
Who are you?
Who the fuck is you, your little short ass bitch?
That's my best friend. How old is she?
How old are you? Like 2 years old, bro?
13. She has a big mouth.
How about you catch me outside? How about that?
You think you're tough?
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Catch me outside?
Come on. Let's go. Catch me outside. How about that? Catch me outside. How about that?
You need to go to Dr. Phil.
So there I was at the movies, and I got my corn and my slushie, and I sat down. Movie was going so great, and all of a sudden, I heard this noise right next to me in my ear. It's this lady, and she's like, are you flipping kidding me? Then, her hand is in my popcorn, so I take it down my popcorn, and she wakes up and goes, why are you holding my hand? I'm not holding your hand. I'm trying to get your hand out of my popcorn. So how about you quit snoring and being rude? Then I looked over and I saw she had some milk duds. And I was like, can I have some? I got a little tip for a school picture day. When you're chilling there, doing the most beautiful smile ever like this, and the teacher goes, smile bigger. Don't smile bigger. Don't yell at the teacher, but like yell at them in your head. I go, no! I'm gonna smile the way I'm gonna smile. Cause if you smile bigger, you'll like probably flare your nose holes and it'll make it ginormous. You can ask my brother. He was chilling there, looking sexy as always, and the teacher told him to smile bigger, and his nose holes look like rocket ships. So yeah. Make sure you smile, but don't smile bigger.
What are you... Oh! Where's my food? No. God damn it. Bitch. Oh god, throw up on the hardwood at least, not on the carpet. It's so hard to clean out. Fuck you. Hey, give me some attention. Oh, okay. Don't freaking touch me. Ah, I got you a gift. Oh my god, that's a dead bird. Yep. But I don't want it. But shut the fuck up. What are you eating? It's nothing. Let me see. I told you it's nothing, okay? It's plastic.
What's wrong with you?
Here, you got me suspended.
For sleeping in class? How's that my fault?
Because I told my teacher that you be jumping on the bed in the middle of the night.
So why was you in there telling that lady my business?
That's besides the point, Dad. I asked her, why do you be in there jumping on the bed? And she said, because your dad probably be in there acting grown.
What?
Yeah, and every time I jump on the bed, you want to tell me to sit down because I'm acting like a little boy. And then that's the part that I'm confused at.
Well, you know what? Do it look like I give a fuck? Because I don't. Only thing you should be confused about right now is what hand I'm about to hit you with. That lady don't know what she's talking about. I don't know why you listening to her.
Evidently she do because she's a teacher.
Yeah, the teacher that suspended you, Sean.
That's not even why she suspended me.
What she suspended you for then?
Because I asked her to come over to talk to you about jumping on the bed.
You asked her what?
Yeah, and she said if she asks you about jumping on the bed, you ain't gonna stop jumping on the bed. You're gonna need a whole new bed.
What is wrong with that lady? Why would she say that?
Exactly. And I said, yeah, that ain't gonna work because as big as that girl was there last night, I'm surprised we don't need a new floor.
Shut your ass up, Sean.
Listen, probably don't know my name, shouty, but look, I'ma go ahead and spit some things, shouty. I'm really sensitive all on the low. Everybody know I'm the same on the... Drake, fool!
911, what? Help my boyfriend! Don't be cutting me off now. Wait till I finish my question. I'm sorry. What is your emergency? My boyfriend is crazy. He's standing outside my door with weapons. What does he look like, ma'am? He's Puerto Rican, has a beard. He's about 6'5", muscular. Does he have a heart-shaped birthmark on his arm, uneven eyebrows, and loose butt cheeks? Yes. Oh, so you're the girl he broke up with me for. Well, I don't... I hope he kills you, bitch.
I just took a DNA test, turns out I'm 100% that bitch.
Or almost 100%. I am 99.9% that bitch and 1% Ashkenazi Jew, which means the majority of my ancestors must have come from the Republic of that bitch. It looks like there's son of a bitch in my timeline dating all the way back to the 1700s, but more recently bad bitch and basic bitch, which must explain the that bitch.
Babes, there's a spider.
I got it.
Hell no, to the no, no, no. Hell no, hell to the no, no, to the no, no. Hell no.
Alright, okay, let's do it. All y'all whack like your outfit. I've been making money since 6. I work for me, y'all work for Nick. There I was at a restaurant in California, and all of a sudden, my soup started jumping out of my bowl, and the lights started wiggling everywhere, and a guy jumped underneath my table, and I go, "What's happening?" He goes, "It's an earthquake!" I go, "Let me underneath the table," and he goes, "No." Excuse me! Do you know who I am? I'm Steven! I'm on TikTok! I'm a TikTok person! I'm the guy that likes dinosaurs! I run a massive corporation called the Dinosaur Club, and if you don't let me underneath the table, you're not going to be in the Dino Club! And then basically just kind of let me underneath the table, and I was okay.
Get Trump out of here, that's a fact. Shall we get him out? We bringing Obama back. Everybody, get Trump out of here. Say, get Trump out of here. Say what? Get Trump out of here. Get Trump up out of here.
Tall girls. Maybe you're 5'10". Maybe you're 6'5". If a guy's intimidated by your height, that's his problem, not your problem. You're majestic. You are fierce. So if anyone tells you anything different, use your height and step on them.
You don't even want to know how my day was.
Sure, tell me.
Let me tell you. So there I was, sitting in math class. This guy, he's a new kid. His name's Brock. He looks up at me and goes, "Nice pug pajamas." I go, "Oh, thank you." And you know what he said to me? He says, "No, I was kidding." Can you believe that?
I can kind of see where he's coming from.
Whoa! Listen, I'm trying to be not on the naughty list. You see my shoes? See my face?
Wow.
See my ears? Guess who's being on the good list? Me! Not you or that kid Brock.
You're like decked out in Christmas gear, and it's not even close to being Christmas.
I'll slip it out of here. I'm gonna go make a gingerbread house.
Why did you tell me to meet you here, girl? What is wrong with you? I can't be seen. I told you this we're not in a relationship. I already got a relationship. Listen, you are moving too fast. Like this dude forehead, girl. You are ahead of yourself.
Okay, so today I got my pocket straw so we can save the turtles. You know, Save the Turtles 2019. So I'll show you a clip of me using it at the dinner table. Here we go.
What are you doing with that glass?
We'll save the turtles.
I just took a DNA test, turns out I'm 100% that bitch. Even when I'm crying crazy, yeah, I got blood problems, that's the human in me. Bling bling, then I saw him, that's the goddess in me.
I just got back from school, and this girl said to me, "You look like a Visco girl." I'm not the girl, okay? And then she goes, "Yeah, nice puka shells." What the heck are puka shells? These are my Steven shells that I got in California. And then, but she gave me this cool scarfie though to put on my no drama llama hydro flask.
You do know that's not a hydro flask, right?
I don't think I was talking to you now, was I? Someone's really getting on my nerves.
Mental breakdown reality check part 3. George Washington lived in the 1700s. Dinosaurs were discovered in the 1800s. George Washington didn't know dinosaurs existed. The two E's and B might be silent. As much as they drive, I don't think I've ever seen a taxi in a gas station. Your reflection is always younger than you. Someone's DNA could have the cure for cancer, but we'll never know because they'll never have cancer. Before was. Was was is. Why do we get in a car but we get on a bus? Nothing's on fire. Fire is on things. You can only buy used mirrors. As much as I use my phone, I don't think I've ever seen it in one of my dreams. When you brush your teeth, you're cleaning your skeleton. To spell panda, all you need is P and A. Maybe and maybe not mean the same thing. Fire trucks are actually just water trucks.
I would roast you, but my mom said I'm not allowed to burn trash.
Ew, a spider. Ew, a fat, ugly, depressed bitch. What did you just call me?
And now it's time to ruin your childhood. This is the real story of Sleeping Beauty. Brace yourself, this one gets pretty graphic. Sleeping Beauty is a princess named Talia who pricked her finger and fell into a deep coma. She lay in an abandoned castle where a king came by one day. He finds Talia sleeping there and he sexually assaults her in her sleep. He leaves not realizing he got her pregnant. 9 months go by and she gives birth to twins while still asleep. When the twins are born, two fairies come by and try to take care of them by getting them to breastfeed from their mother. One of the babies misses the nipple and sucks on her finger instead, pulling out the poison splinter, causing her to wake up! The king returns to try to go for round 2, and he finds that she's awake, and she falls in love with him. By the way, he's married. His wife, who Maleficent is based off of, finds out about the whole thing and tries to feed him his own kids. But she didn't know that the cook actually set the kids free and he used a lamb instead. Then, she finds Sleeping Beauty and tries to burn her alive. The king barges in on this, sees what's going on, and demands the guards push his wife into the fire instead. Having done nothing wrong, the queen got burned alive. And Sleeping Beauty wound up happily ever after with her rapist baby daddy.
Ready?
I'm you assuming I'm a human. What I gotta do to get it through? I'm a superhuman, innovative, rubber, so that anything you say ricochet off of me. I'm devastated, more than a demonstrated. Having a motherfucking audience to feeling like a son of a never fading in. And know the haters are for a verdict. What did they say? I fell off to be celebrating, cause I know the way to get them motivated. I make elevating music. You make elevator music. Oh, he's mainstream. Well, that's what they do when they're just confuse it. It's not hip hop, it's pop. The found follow way to fuse it. With rock, shock rap, with dot. Throw and lose yourself and make them lose it. I don't know how to make songs like that. I don't know what verse to use. I don't know what verse you want. The verse is you.
My roommate was having a friend over. Like a friend. And so my friend was like, I'm not gonna be home this weekend, you can totally stay at my house. And I was like, okay, dope. So I'm at their house. And I went to take a shower. When I walked back from the shower, I was naked. That is a security camera. I don't know what to do. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.